Back in 1925, the Victorian 10-mile cross-country championship looked like this. In 2013, it looked like this. Spectators in 1925 looked like this. And in 2013, well, one club to span both events is the Richmond Harriers.
The club started in 1913. It was a breakaway from the Senior Nations Club, and they tried to reform after the First World War. The banner was taken up really by the North Richmond Mutuals, which was from the Church of Christ. But they eventually morphed back into the Richmond Harriers and readopted the colours back in the 30s. And the uniform's been pretty much unchanged all the way through now till this year.
And tell me, how have you been celebrating the 100 years of Richmond?
Last Saturday night we had a wonderful centenary dinner. It was a real privilege to be part of it. We had 75 years of membership represented at the dinner, which crossed obviously a lot of generations and all of the events, and we saw wonderful achievements we've had from our members in that time, and it was very inspiring, I think, for the new members to be part of that.
And you've put out a history of the Richmond Harriers. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, one of our club members, Roger Trowbridge, has written the book, which is called Tough as Nails, a history of the Richmond Harriers. He got the title because interviewing a lot of the old stagers, they kept talking about the guys of the past and saying that he was tough as nails. The first 4 presidents, in fact, were the mayors of Richmond. Our very first patron was John Wren, which was an interesting insight that we found when we were reading the book. So there was a little bit of shady stuff possibly going on, but it was definitely very interesting. The book is sort of partially a history of the town of Richmond as well as covering the club.
Running is certainly popular, so the big challenge for us is to get those recreational runners that are out there back into a club environment, to understand how wonderful that environment is. And the book is actually a great representation of that. So anyone who's interested in running and competing in athletics and being in a supportive environment, running in great courses, I would recommend that you join a club and join in.
And quite a few did join in for the women's open 6-kilometre race on the day. Visiting from Queensland, Courtney Powell took the lead on the Col de Brimbank. Close behind were Amanda Paulin, Melissa Duncan, Gemma Maney, Lauren Crowe and Kate Seibold Crosby. Powell went on to comfortably win the event in a fraction under 22 minutes. Melissa Duncan of Knox was next home and as the first Victorian earned the state crown. Approaching the finish line, Lauren Crowe led Amanda Paulin, but Crowe nearly lost it with a wrong turn. Crowe hung on to claim her first state podium finish with the silver, and Paulin taking the bronze. And here are the top 8 results for the women. With the loan of a Doctor Who time machine, Heritage Round was able to teleport a runner direct from the 1925 race to the 2013 event. Hamish Beaumont caught up with him to find out more about his smart ensemble.
Well, this right ripping ensemble delves into the 1920s, 30s Gatsby Chariots of Fire vintage, sporting a blazer, white cricket pants, and of course the scarf. Yes, I think it really capped off what was a grand day out of Brimbank today.
Heritage Round is a chance to pull out old uniforms, or perhaps even the unusual, as uniform rules are relaxed for the afternoon.
So tell us, Mitch, apart from yourself, who have you judged to be top 3 on the day?
Well, yes, there really were some fine and dandy efforts today, but I'd say Elise Applin from Keilor St Bernard, sporting her Wonder Woman socks, was looking quite dashing. So too young Amy Cashin in the old Western Suburbs attire, really looking quite ripping, and Nick Whiteman in the old Geelong kit, complete with sideburns and moustache. He really put up a good show as well, I thought.
Bravo! It's been a great day out. We hope to see you next year.
Yes, jolly good. Thank you.
Get out the honey badger!
Back to the racing, and it's the traditional men's 10-miler, run continuously since the late 19th century. Steve Kelly went straight to the lead and opened up a sizable gap up the first big climb. Box Hill clubmate Anthony Aloisio was next. There was no shortage of headbands on the day, Kane Willie and Scott Vance included. The runners were encouraged up the Col de Brimbank with a lot of 21st century type support from the crowd.
There's that guy there, yeah, you know.
Commencing the second climb, Kelly continued to lead, but Liam Adams, 1 week after anchoring Sydney Uni to their New South Wales cross-country relays win, had moved into second. Third place was now held by Andrew White, while Aloisio was back to fourth. Kelly went on to take back-to-back wins in the XCR'13 series. Adams maintained second to take the silver for Athletics Essendon. Andrew White held off Box Hill teammate Aloisio to take the bronze. With our 1925 time traveller Mitch Brown in his 1920s uniform was the next to finish. And here are the top 8 results for the Open Men. The first of the junior races was over 4 kilometres for women under 20 and under 14 and men under 14. Casey Cardinia's Sam Prime was first home to win the under 20 race. Matthew Hussey of Western Athletics was first for the men under 14. For the women under 14, it was Geelong Region's Heidi DeMeo finishing just behind Amy Cashin. The under 20 men, under 18 women, under 16 men and women tackled 6 kilometres, including 1 climb up the big hill. First for the under 20 men was Joe Hardy from Box Hill, who was very elated with his win, although a little tired at the end. Collingwood's Ben White won the men's under 16 division in a time of 21 minutes 13. Amelia Mazzadowni of Coburg Harriers was again successful in the women's under 16 age group. And Olivia Gallagher of Essendon won the under 18 women's title. And the other junior race of the day was the men's under 18, with their distance being 8 kilometres. Isaac Hockey from Geelong Region was the winner with his time of 25 minutes 46. Next home for the minor medals were Nathan Pearce and Mitchell Dyer. Hope you enjoyed this coverage of Brimbank Park Cross Country. For more athletic action, keep watching Aspect TV.